sports, if you follow the numbers, you're going to be right more often than you're not. Because the numbers are the numbers. And, they show you trends. But it doesn't tell you, did Donaldson get those 2 home runs against Robertson in weeks that he was red hot? No, we found out that he got those 2 home runs when he won an MVP and no one could get him out. And the 5 strikeouts. How was Smoke swinging that day? Did he have a fight with his wife or his girlfriend? You just don't know. These are not robots. Well, robots spit out the same things all the time.
Right.
Human beings don't.
Yeah, they're human beings. You're right. And what did you say at the beginning of the show, Michael? It's the pitcher's got to go out there and execute. So even if the numbers say it, that pitcher or that hitter's got to go out there and execute those numbers. And even if the past tells you one thing, the great thing about sports is things happen. Things trend in different directions. That's why Villanova wins the 85 championship. That's why the 69 Mets win the World Series. That's why USA beat Russia in 1980, because sometimes you go against them. What do we always say? Baseball is not played in a book or on paper. It's played out on the field. So go out there and play it. The quintessential part of sports is that you never know what's going to happen. The unpredictability of it is what makes it amazing.
I will tell you this, everybody, and I don't want to be a smart aleck about it, but I warned you. All these years that you called up, Don sat with me the last couple of years, Peter was here as well, and you criticized Joe Girardi. Oh, he's addicted to the binder. He keeps going to the... That's the sport, man. And I told you that the guy who replaced Girardi was going to be more addicted to the binder. He'd have more of an adherence to the binder. The next guy they hired would really buy in. And I think that Aaron Boone believes in the numbers. That's the way they're going to manage. So if you don't like it, I'm telling you, then you don't like the sport anymore. Forget about Earl Weaver and Billy Martin. They're not walking through the door. That's not what you're seeing anymore. You're going to see guys that have poured over those numbers before the game. Every matchup, can this guy hit this guy? Has he done it in the past? That's what they're doing. So don't expect somebody to go by the gut. Don't expect it. It's a different sport.
The guys you bring up, the Billy Martins, the Earl Weavers, you tell me the sport's better with those guys gone? Does that make the sport better? It might help you win, but does it make the sport better? I want more personality in this sport, Michael. I don't want analytics. Like I said, I hated math.
Well, they're not going back.
I hated the numbers. I hated the formulas.
They're not going back, bud. They're not going back.
That whole, I brought it up a million times before in Major League Baseball, and the managers go, I think he's due. That's over. There's no due.
No,
There's no more due. There's no more
hot.
There's no more cold. It's just spitting out numbers to where if you have the numbers in front of you, you too can manage the New York Yankees or the New York Mets. Is that what it's supposed to be? Or a guy that grinds it out and is around ballparks his entire life and played the game or was around the game for 50 years and he manages and he uses those as those experiences to make him a better guy. Not somebody spitting out numbers out of a computer.